am your host, Antoinette. I hope you guys have had an amazing day. My day was a little bit more on the relaxing side. Um, so it's been an amazing week for me too, because I've been coming live on here. I'm so proud of myself. I've been doing that consistently, you know. But honestly, today I wanted to come on here and start and talk about mistakes. Okay, so I have to say that we are human, so we are going to be making mistakes. We're going to be making mistakes. That's a fact. A lot of times when people make mistakes, they feel inadequate. Like they feel like it's the end of the world. Like, especially when you realize, okay, the choice that I may have made was not in the best interest, and I feel absolutely horrible. Okay. Um, it's been a lot of times that when I growing up, right, and I made decisions and choices. So I've been like in a place where I just did stupid stuff. And I used to feel so horrible when things didn't pan out or work out, or when I realized, okay, yeah, I wasn't in the right mind when I made this decision. But a part of life is acknowledging and knowing, you know, that mistakes are going to happen. Mistakes are going to happen. And I'm going to say that, like, even for the older women, older men, younger women, throughout your whole life, we are in a place, right, where we are growing, right? When you are growing, you're still trying to figure out life. You're still trying to figure out, some people are trying to figure out what it is that they want to do. Okay. They're trying to figure out what it is that they want to do in life. And as they are going through those experiences, sometimes they'll make mistakes that are not that are not helping them. You know what I'm saying? So mistakes are going to happen. But the thing is, after you make a mistake, right, when you realize, okay, I did this, I don't like the outcome, what are you going to do? Right? Are you going to curl up in a ball in a corner and start crying and becoming depressed and not continue on pursuing your whatever it is that you need to do, or you're going to keep on going or keep pushing yourself, right? I'm here to tell you guys that mistakes are going to happen. Things are going, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're human. We're not perfect, you know? It's no manual to this life thing. It's not a manual to this life thing. So, with that being said, you got to understand as you grow, you're going to make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, don't quit, don't stop, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like when you make a mistake, you want to admit that, okay, I made a mistake. This is not this is not the path, or this is not what I want to continue on doing, or admit your mistakes to whoever played a role in it, right? But keep going. People feel like they need to stop because they made a mistake or because things didn't pan out the way they thought it would pan out, right? And so they just give up and they start like blaming themselves and feel or and kind of inadequate. Hello everyone that just joined the chat. Hello, how you doing? Right? So, you definitely don't want to allow yourself to get in a place where you are stagnant and feeling sorry for yourself. And you don't, when you know what I'm saying, when things happen, when you make a mistake, right? We human. I have to keep, saying that. Like, we human. It's no manual to this. I know for sure I didn't read no book with all the things that all the mistakes and choices that wasn't in the best interest of myself. You know what I'm saying? I did not have no book or manual to tell me, "Oh, okay, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't make this choice. You shouldn't hang out with these people. You shouldn't, take this job. You shouldn't um, go to this school, right? How many of us um, went to college and um, chose we chose certain things that we wanted to do and we realized that that's not for us. You know what I'm saying? Like your major was like, let's say for instance you went to school, right? You thought you wanted to be a nurse, you did everything, and then once you end the program, you realize, oh no, this ain't for me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a part of this journey in life, right? As you live in, as you experiencing things, you realize, hey, this is not for me. Let me know in the chat if you guys hear me, because for the past few days, my audio has been horrible. But anyway, right? But when you make a mistake, right, you acknowledge that you made a mistake, right? But the key thing is that you want to keep on going. You want to keep on going. That's the key thing. You want to keep on going. Don't quit. And I think I've been saying this for the past week. Hello, hello. Let me know in the chat if you guys hear me. Right? So you want to keep on going. You want to, right? You want to be honest with yourself and direct with yourself with what it is that you experience, what you've gone through, how did it make you feel, right? I know in the past when I made mistakes or when I went through what I went through, I felt I felt inadequate. I felt like I didn't want to keep on going, right? But once I realized the only way to improve yourself or become better, let me know in the chat if you guys hear me. Please. I would like to know. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Please. Anybody that, listening, let me know if you can hear me. Because these microphones, I have no idea. But anyway, right? So I know what my experience, um, I definitely felt like, oh, it was like the end of the world. Like that's how I felt, right? But then when I realized like this is life, a part of life, you're gonna have certain experiences that you're not gonna like, right? You're gonna make choices that you feel that sometimes you're gonna feel like, oh, this ain't for me. Or you realize ultimately, like, oh man, I made a mistake. This is not what it is. Oh, thank you so much. Um, this is not for me. And that's a part of the life journey, right? The key thing is um being honest and moving in a direction that you need to move in. You feel what I'm saying? And then another thing, right? Okay, you made a mistake, right? The key thing is being open to change. That's the thing, right? We figuring out this life, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, right? Um, Opening yourself up to change is opening yourself up to another way. You know what I'm saying? Another way, another way of learning something. So that's the key thing is to allow yourself to be open to new experiences, new ways of doing things, and not being ashamed to say, "Hey, I need help." Thank you so much. So you have to say like, I need help. Like it's been plenty of times. Like you never stop learning. You never stop learning. You never stop growing. You never stop. Um, Improving yourself, becoming better. So that's important to be open to change and be open to learning something different to get different results. Um, so that's important too, right? And just educating yourself about the things that you want to do, right? Um, Amazon has so many different books. So many different things. You know what I'm saying? So many different books, so many if you want to learn how to go about different stuff like if you anything that you want to learn, there's a book on Amazon about that. And if there's not a book, right? Hey, you could start journaling and writing some of your experiences down. And okay, you did this and didn't work out, right? You could write about how it didn't work out and then coming up with a different solutions, writing a book about the solutions that you came up with your problems or with the mistakes that you know what I'm saying that you had. But it never stops. It never stops. You want to keep on pushing yourself, right? The key thing is not giving up, right? Every day you have a chance to become better, right? And that's what it's ultimately about. Like as you get older, you have to be in a space where you allow yourself to acknowledge where you went wrong, right? And acknowledge that you could learn something else or do something else and have a different result. But the thing is never to give up. There's a lot of people who just gave up because of one mistake, one relationship that didn't work out, right? Because one relationship didn't work out doesn't mean that you can't, allow yourself to heal, um, acquire self-love for yourself or do things different and then allow yourself to be in another relationship. Some people just be like, okay, I want to be with this person. I imagine me everything working out with this person, but then it didn't work out and this person was abusive. This person was didn't care about you. This person was toxic. This person only utilized you for what it is that they wanted for themselves, right? And it's okay, right? Sometimes we choose messed up people to be in a relationship with. And sometimes we had to acknowledge, like, okay, I made this choice, but I could choose something else for myself. Some people feel like they get in a certain relationship and they have to stay in that relationship. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to stay in no relationship. You don't have to accept certain things, right? Even with the behaviors that you have, you don't have to accept certain behaviors that's being detrimental to your life. You could choose another way to be, right? So you can have different results. That's the key thing, right? But I thank you all for listening. Hello, everyone in the chat. Um, all right, I thank you for listening, but I'm about to get off of here. But I want to invite all of you guys to be a part of this new live virtual call that I have, this live event. It's called Beautiful Transformations Becoming Better with Time. You could go to www.beautifulstartpodcast.com and sign up for it. It only costs $68. And this live virtual course will be on the following dates, right? July 10th, July 17th, July 24th, July 31st, and they all going to be at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be a part of that, definitely um, go to the website and sign up for that, right? Because it's important for us to become better with time and do things that is going to enhance our experience, enhance who we are as people, how we want to grow, which direction we want to be in. So that's important too. And then also, I have a free event that you guys can be a part of. Right? Um, is every last Thursday of every month. Right? You could be a part of the meditation group that I have. It's meaningful meditation. It's absolutely free, and it's the last Thursday of every month at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be a part of that, like I said, it's free. It's absolutely free. So you could be a part of that. It's absolutely free. Just go to the website and sign up, www.beautifulstartpodcast, and definitely sign up. It's absolutely free. Meditation is life changing. It's definitely life changing, right? Especially when you have a lot of different when your mind is it's so much thoughts, right? You're thinking about what you need to do, you're thinking about what you need to eat, you're thinking about what someone did to you, right? It's important for us to allow ourselves for our mind to be in a place where we are calm, where we are not um in a place where it's chaotic, right? So meditation helps us to pull everything in together, allow ourselves to be calm. And these meditations are life changing. Okay. So if you want to be a part of it, it's absolutely free to be part of the group. Go to www.beautifulstartpodcast.com and definitely sign up, right? So that's free. um Meditation, it's important for us to be able to stay still and be calm. And there's some powerful guided meditations that would really change your life. Okay, let me know if any of you guys have ever did any type of meditation or anything like that. Let me know. Right, but I'm gonna get off of here. I thank you so much for tuning in. I might come on later, maybe, maybe not, but just make sure you subscribe. Um, Definitely share this. Um, This week has been an amazing week. I've been going live. I feel like I've been going live every day this week, right? But anyway, just subscribe so you could be aware of when I'm going live. I hope to see you guys in the meditation group that I have, and then also sign up for the live virtual call. Thank you so much. Bye.